Evidence of federal government planned pipeline blast are clear. No oil workaround to Fubara reinstatement. Ogoni leader speaks. My dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, here is another interesting news I bring to your listening ears. Kindly please subscribe to this channel, like and share. Chief Anthony Wada, a traditional ruler from the Ogoni area in Rivers State, has condemned the federal government's decision to declare a state of emergency in the state, as reported by Punch. He made his comments after attending a conference in Washington, D.C. Chief Wada criticized President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for suspending democratic institutions in Rivers. He said the move was against Nigeria's constitution and harmed the country's image abroad. He also questioned the use of voice votes in the National Assembly to approve the emergency declaration. The Ogoni leader said Rivers State had been peaceful and was recovering from past violence. He noted that even during the worst times of militancy, a state of emergency was not declared. He believes the current action is political and meant to discredit the state leadership. Chief Wada also compared the situation in Rivers to other regions like the southeast and northeast. He said those areas face more serious violence but not seen similar federal actions. He called this a clear case of bias and unfairness by the government. He accused the federal government of rushing to blame Governor Siminalayi Fubara for a pipeline explosion without proper investigation. He claimed this was part of a plan to create a false image of crisis in the state. Wada demanded that democracy be restored in Rivers, stating that the president must not appoint a sole administrator, but instead respect the will of the people. He also asked the international community to pressure the government to protect democratic rights in Nigeria. The Ogoni leader called for a full investigation into the pipeline explosion. He asked security agencies to work without bias and update the public on their findings. Finally, Wada rejected any plan for oil production in Ogoni land unless certain demands were met. These include justice for past environmental damage, transparency in oil activities, and the reinstatement of Governor Fubara. The federal government's complicity in the pipeline explosion in Rivers State is evident, as it is clear that it orchestrated this heinous act to discredit the state government and create a false narrative of insecurity. The Ogoni people will not engage in any discussions on oil exploration in Ogoni land until the removal of the sole administrator and the reinstatement of the duly elected governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, to office, he said. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.